So I just officially got my license for being an insurance agent, well, insurance producer, broker, whatever you want to call it. Just got my license today. Super stoked about it. And I just want to go over quickly about the progress update and what I've had to go through throughout this, I guess, past month of me getting licensed and doing the whole 9 yards. Okay. So obviously, it started off with me doing the exam or doing the course material for the exam, studying that for 2 weeks, doing the exam, passing the exam, well, failing the exam first and then passing the exam the second time around. And then from there on, I waited for my license. So the license took about, well, I had to pay for the licensing, do the background check. And after both of those things got through, it took about, I would say, 6 to 7 days, 6 to 7 business days for them to fully actually give me my license number that I can print out. And that was today, which I got that. So right off the bat, I went to new agent onboarding training. So it was like a boot camp and filled out all my 7 steps, which is basically just going over getting my own insurance policy for to keep me covered in case something happens inside of my work environment. I don't know, just in case like some sort of just anything bad happens. Okay, someone tries to sue me or anything, I get covered. I have 2 million or $1 million in coverage, which is dope. It costs upfront $67, and then after that, it's like 40 something dollars a month. I think $47 a month. So I get that for the whole year coverage. And If you're thinking about getting into the insurance space, just know you're gonna have to spend a lot of money up front just to get licensed. So like this is all like the pre-licensing stuff. You have to get a lot of money just put up front for that. I spent probably almost $1,000 just on that. Maybe less than that, but you get the point. It's a good amount of money. Okay, and then also you have to realize you're going to be spending money on leads unless you're doing word of mouth, which I mean, cool, go ahead, do word of mouth. But if you really want to get going on this and get really good, you buy the crappy leads and you do hundreds and hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, get really good at those. It's just a game of numbers, so you're just going to keep dialing until you hit that one, and then obviously you get one deal, it covers the rest of your expenses. I'm starting off at 70%. Um, 70% commission rate. I had the chance to do 75%, but I had an opportunity to, but I decided to stay at 70% because it's probably best for me as I'm new to the insurance industry. Um, I want to get the subsidized leads, which at 85% commission rate, you are no longer able to get subsidized A leads. So that means the A leads are $29 when they're subsidized, but when they're not, they're like 40 something, $49. So I want to be able to keep the lowest cost possible to keep this business running. And I've heard of a lot of people saying that they want to stay at 80% commission rate. That way they can keep getting the subsidized leads. But I feel as if, I'll get like 3 months before I get to like 85 where I could really hammer in on this stuff and understand everything. Um, and become profitable. And then at that point, I won't really need to worry about subsidized leads. So that's where my head is at. Back to the 7 steps, though. I know we're getting a little carried away here. I had to do that. I had to do the money laundering course, which super easy, man. It shouldn't take more than an hour. You go through a course. Oops, someone texted me. You go through a course, and then you have a little exam at the end of it. You got to pass it. Download the certificate. Go on to the next thing, which would be obviously we discussed the insurance coverage. We did the money laundering, and then you do. There's like one more certificate you have to go through, and obviously you have to get all your banking information. So you got to get like a direct deposit form, fill out all your banking info, get your license printed out, get everything printed out, and then send that over to the company you're working with. With me, I'm working with Unitrust. Obviously, if you guys want to go and work with me and work together side by side, join the agency, leave a comment down below or shoot me a message on Instagram, and we could all work together. I have a lot of people in my space right now that I'm working with, so it's really nice to connect with more people. That way, we could all hammer in on this together. I'm only looking for motivated people. Okay, this is something I'm going 130% in. So there's literally no slowing down. I'm doing everything I can. The second I get approved for one thing, I'm going to the next thing, and literally no slowing down. This is all gas. You have to make that decision when you're getting into this space. You have to make the decision whether or not this is going to be for you. If you're going to take this full time, I highly recommend, if you're going to get into this space, that you do it full time, because it needs undivided attention. And for you to really get to the level of making $40,000 a week, $100,000 a week, you need, or a month, whatever, you need to really dial in and understand the processes, doing the networking, get to know everyone around you, help people out, and yeah, just get familiar with the space. Like, you're not going to get anywhere putting in a few hours a week. Okay, like, this is going to be something where I'm doing 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. I don't care if I'm not dialing all the time. I'm going to be making content. If I'm not making content, I'm going to be networking. There's always going to be something I have to do. I want to fill my schedule up every single moment. That way I get a good start. I want to keep that momentum going. There's no breaks. I do know a lot of people in this industry that are killing it right now. And I'm going to be obviously reaching out to them for more, I guess, consulting, in a sense of just giving me the right steps, the right attitude, right mindset. And I've already gotten so many amazing blessings, so many amazing tips from people. And I couldn't be more grateful and thankful for the position I'm in right now. I wouldn't have jumped into this industry if I didn't know the right people. But I know the right people, and I know that I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to be super financially stable in this, and it's going to be a profitable business, and I'm not going to have to worry about buying leads and all that stuff. Eventually, I really see myself as a leader and being able to be a great leader in this industry, and be there for all the agents that are under me. Uh, yeah, I'm not unfamiliar with leadership roles, so yeah, this is going to be a wild ride. I know it's not something that we can't join something expect to make 10K this first week, you know. But I do have high hopes, and I do have great expectations for this. Obviously, there's going to be that valley of despair. You just got to get through it, and like everything else in life, there's going to be that breakthrough moment when everything goes up. So I'm super excited about all that. Right now, I have to wait for my carriers, so I have to actually wait for the contracting to approve my contract form agreement, signed all that. And the second you guys have something to do, do it. Don't wait. Do everything the second you have, like the second you could. Like, if I have like an application I have to fill out, I'm doing it that second. If I have a contract form I have to fill out, I'm doing it that second. 7 steps, doing it that second. I'm not waiting. I'm doing this all so I can speed up the process. It's better you do all this annoying, tedious stuff right now and do it in the beginning. That way you don't have to worry about it and let it consume you. Just do it brick by brick. Okay, that's the best way to get started with this industry. Is the beginning is the most overwhelming, so you're gonna have to go through a lot of paperwork, a lot of stuff like that. Just get through it and just move on to the next thing. All right, that's it. Don't complain. Just get through it. Move on to the next thing. That's probably my best advice for getting started. So the office is held back 3 days, I think. So the 18th. And yeah, they're held back in that time period. So I mean, there's like a few other applicants that has sent their contracts that they haven't gone to yet. So I'm expecting mine to be done probably next week. Today's Thursday. I don't think they'll get it by Friday or Saturday. But that's all good. Next week we're gonna start fresh. We're gonna hit the dialer. So you guys got to stay tuned for that. It's gonna be my first week. I'm gonna document it. I'm gonna have recorded, and you guys are going to be right there with me. You guys are going to see the skill. No, you guys are going to see, me dial. You guys are going to see the real raw insurance industry, okay, of being a broker. Going to document every little thing, my ups, my downs, and you guys will be there for me, for the journey, for the ride. And I'm looking forward to killing it in this industry. And hopefully you guys get motivated by this, and then it leads you to some discipline in this industry. And just through seeing me and my actions and my wins and my losses. So I'm going to document everything for you guys to make sure that you guys know that this is the right decision for you. I'll be the test guinea pig. Anyways, peace out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do want to learn more about insurance and the company I'm working with, shoot me a message. I mean, I'm not the Albert Einstein of insurance yet, but I'm sure I can answer some basic questions. Like I've had a lot of consulting in this space before I even made a decision. So if you guys need help, if you guys need to know if this is the right thing for you, shoot me a message if this video didn't answer that question for you yet, and I'll be glad to connect with you. All right, peace.